Give me a second so I can kind of like pin this. Alright, so our next game is Monster Match. And this is a match 3 game. And basically you match the monsters together and then they pop up to stop the hero from progressing further. So we are going to play this for about 15 minutes or so. And again, this one is also available on itch.io. So okay. We're gonna do oh no. Okay, so now they're in the dungeon. Oh boy. Okay, I was gonna say, kinda neat. And again, all of our games that we are playing today can be found on itch.io. Because normally I used to actually do an itch.io, like do itch.io games. It's just been so hard to kind of navigate the platform. mainly because you know, and I have nothing against like adult only games, but a lot of the times when I go on itch.io, it will like just bring up one, it will just bring up horror games, or it will just bring up like adult only games. And I have nothing against adult only games, but unfortunately, you cannot stream those on Twitch. So, so it's kind of like one of those. So it's kind of one of those situations. You would think Twitch would, like, with some of the things that Twitch does, you would think that they would eventually be like, okay, if you're streaming, particularly at this particular time of night or whatever, you could do adult only games. But it has to be done during these particular hours. But at the same time, being that Twitch is global, there is no way to really, I guess, per se, monitor that, because just because they say, hey, you can stream these types of games after 12 midnight in your region, like prime example, like the UK is 6 hours ahead of us. So what is their 12 midnight is not our 12 midnight, it's 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So I could see why they won't take that leap and allow for those types of games to be played on stream. Because, like I said, even if they be like, oh, well, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. your time zone, again, if the UK is 6 hours ahead of me at 6 p.m., 6 p.m. my time zone would be 12 a.m. their time zone. So, and that's even if they're still like in the Greenwich summertime, you know, because they might not be. They might be in their winter time zone now. So. Or like prime example, Japan, which is like 13 hours ahead of us. So, so I can see why they won't allow for adult only games to be played on Twitch. I mean, and there are some sites out there that are now allowing for adult only games to be played on their platforms. And it's good that they are, because again, not all adult games are, you know, bad. But they, as they suggest, are for adults. Let's see what this does. And then I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing as far as games go in the month of November. If you don't know, recently I actually just got back into writing articles for the dailygamepad.net, and I just did a whole spread for 10 years of art, publishing and developing of their games. And so they were kind enough to give us at the Daily Gamepad like 10 years of their games. And I'm considering maybe that in November we'll do story based games. Something that I can kind of like chill and like relax to. It's what I'm thinking. So, um, but if you're not familiar with art publishing or developing studios, they've done games such as and thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. I really need to adjust that because I, for some odd reason, have my followers underneath my VTuber, and I don't remember that being the case. But thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. And so I was thinking that maybe next month, I might play story like driven games just to kind of have something to kind of chill out to and relax to. I mean, geez, oh, peace. Because, like I said, this technically is kind of like my Halloween stream because I don't stream on Tuesdays. And tomorrow happens to be Halloween, so. So we are kind of. Oh. Hopefully this game wraps up soon because I. Only typically stream for an hour and I. Doesn't seem like this one is. This one's gonna go a little bit over the 15-minute mark, it seems. I mean, as long as I get done before 1:30, I'm good, I guess. But I typically try to stream for about an hour on Mondays. But like I said, if it happens to go a little over, as long as I'm done before 1:30, I'm good. What in the blue devil? Have we not released any other? Oh, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. We'll do this. Okay. But I am also still kind of looking for games that are story driven for next month. Because like I said, today we're kind of playing games that are kind of spoofy. They're not horror based games because I'm not a big horror fan. So I tend to stay away from those games during the month of that was accidental, but that'll work. I tend to stay away from the scary games because not everybody is into horror, you know. Now, my boyfriend, on the other hand, he can play horror games and not get scared, which is, you know, amazing to me. I don't have his courage. I don't have his courage at all. But and I get it, you know, he'll be like, well, babe, you know it's not real. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, but tell that to my imagination. That will refuse to not let that not be a thing. So like he will play kind of like horror type games. Like I can watch him play some horror games, but myself I can't play them. Um, I mean, geez, oh, he tried to move that like 1,000 times. So that's probably the only issue with this I can see, is that it's sometimes hard to get them to match. I did it again. Looks like this one's getting to the door. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure how long this actually goes for. Um, I never got another. Hmm. This music is on point too. Oh, thank them. Yeah, because I still have like 3 other games that I have to play. I did not expect for this one to be that long. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? What happened? Did I miss something? It is. It's really long and I didn't know that. So the other ones, like I said, as long as I'm done before I'm at the last area, thank you. So this stream will probably end up going to about 1 o'clock instead of the normal 12:30. Because I don't want to cut the gameplay short, obviously. It is so cold today. Like my knee is giving me all types of trouble right now too. Because I stood outside in the cold for a moment to wait for my son's transportation. And so now my knee is like really giving me like all types of issues. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, so today's stream might end up going to about 1 or 1:15 at the latest. Yay! Okay, oh, okay, it's like that. Okay. Alright.